Hey guys, RTT back here for that video. Guys, in 2 days from now, we are going to see the Samsung Unpacked event, and we're going to see the Z Fold 4 and the Z Flip 4. But today, we actually have an advertisement that is kind of like a brochure for the brand new flagship phones. So let's go ahead and take a look at that. If you guys did not see my video yesterday, here's a quick glimpse of what the Z Fold 4 and Z Flip 4 actually look like. They're absolutely gorgeous, and I cannot wait to get them in the studio and start breaking them down and showing you guys what they look like. But this is actually coming in here from Phone Arena with the article. Actually does not say the article title here or who wrote it. But with that being said, though, we have, like I said before, a little article to take a look at. So let's go ahead and break this down. So let's go ahead and go over here and scroll down here. So shout out to Samsung Writer for going ahead and sharing this. But if we go ahead and zoom in, we can see first thing it shows us is, of course, the cameras that will be upgraded. So it says flagship camera optimized for Z Fold, and it shows 3 different versions. So a 12 megapixel, a 50 megapixel, and a 10 megapixel with 30 times zoom, which of course is 3 times optical zoom. So what we do know already confirmed is that we are going to be receiving the same exact camera sensor that's in the S22 Ultra in the Galaxy Z Fold 4. We are also going to be receiving, of course, a upgraded camera setup, while of course on the Z Fold 3 we had a triple 12 megapixel cameras with a 10 front. We are going to receive a 12, a 50, and a 10. Now, I will make this mark for anyone who does not know photography or does not know about cameras. The height of the megapixels really does not matter unless you're printing out the image. So for example, 99% of people watching this video right now would be perfectly fine whole entire life with a 32, let's say a 16 megapixel camera, because if you put it on social media, it gets downgraded anyway. It automatically gets downscaled and everything like that. So it's really just the 50 megapixels. It's 50 million pixels in the image, which again, if you're not printing out, doesn't really matter. Nonetheless, though, a lot of people don't understand that, because a lot of people are like, oh, I need a 110 megapixel camera. No, you don't. Next thing we have here, of course, is night time and videos at night. I think it says stability at nighttime. So, of course, the nighttime photography, nighttime videos, something that, you know, if you really ever use cameras, use, let's say, for example, a DSLR by Canon, you're like, okay, this looks okay at night, not bad. And then you switch to like a Sony a7 III at nighttime. You get up to like 40,000. Oh, that's when it gets a little crazy. Well, as you guys can see on this picture right here, it is showing the Galaxy Z Fold 4 going ahead and taking some nighttime photography. So it looks serviceable, not bad. Definitely looks pretty okay. So overall wise, a W there. It says 2 times, I think it says 2 times brighter than the old one, and I cannot read the second term there. But we have unique camera experience. So as you guys can see, it says right there we have a zoom map. So when you go and open up all the way, okay, I see. When you open up all the way and use it, for example, like in just tablet mode, on the left hand side it has, of course, the zoom map, and the right hand side it has the actual camera, so you can actually use it and see, okay, you know, this is what I'm zooming in on, and then bam, on the right hand side is zoomed in. So kind of cool, definitely interesting. I've said this many times with the, you know, Surface Zero 1, Surface Zero 2, it's really not 100% about the cameras. It's about the camera software. If you can optimize the camera software to work very well with the cameras, you're going to have a better device than anything. I mean, it really just comes down to that. You really need to have the software that works with the device. You can have the best cameras on the planet. If you don't have the software that works with it, it's just not going to work overall wise, and this is going to be a complete L at the end of the day. But it says dual preview, real camera, selfie. Of course, we've seen that before. If you guys have ever used the Galaxy Z Fold 3, you can go ahead, of course, and flip the phone around, and the front display becomes like a selfie display for the back cameras, which is one of the coolest features right there. Anyway, though, going ahead and taking a look at some more things here. Let me go ahead and zoom down. I think that's, yeah. So now we get into some other things. So here is another part of the advertisement. And of course, it is showing the actual display and how the under display camera is actually disappearing during this shot. So a lot of people do not like this under display camera. And most likely it's going to be the same 4 megapixel camera it was with the last iteration. Guys, at the end of the day, this under display cameras, the main purpose of it is if you want to video chat with the actual in tablet mode. That's the only purpose for it. It's not meant to be a really high quality camera. That's why it's only 4 megapixels. The point of it is to give you that option, but at the same time, it's meant to disappear while you're watching media, because if not, you're going to have that little camera icon every single time you're watching content, and it's just simply going to look absolutely awful. So again, like I said, I know people are like, oh, I want a better camera inside. You have 3 on the outside or 3 in the back and 1 in the front. You kind of just, I think overall wise, I always find it kind of weird and just crazy. People get upset about that. They're like, oh, I need that inside camera. That inside camera is just a nice little add-on. It's a +1, and that's pretty much that. So right there, as you can see, it says the scattered checkerboard rendering on the Z Fold 3 versus Z Fold 4, and it's less visible. 132 ppi. So again, like I said, inside screen being upgraded and just overall improving, which is absolutely awesome. So right here actually is showing off the Z Flip 4 rather than the Z Flip 3. So you see right there, the hinge is going to be 6 millimeters thinner than the Z Flip 3. The battery has improved. All day display optimization and OS optimization, Android 12. And of course, it says right here that the battery actually gets a plus 400 milliamp upgrade. So that's definitely going to be awesome. And then it says right here, super fast charging, up to 50% charge in around 30 minutes with 25-watt adapter or higher. 30 minutes of charge gets you 6.5 hours. Let's see, 6.5 hours of streaming, 2.5 hours of recording and video calls. So a little bit of an upgrade there. So very interesting information. I'll definitely say that. I'm excited to see this, released at the Samsung Unpacked event. We can really just break it down and look at it. But nonetheless, though, this is still interesting. I'm excited to see what else we get. And guys, it's going to be a great August, man. This is going to be a great August, great September. Getting this phone in the studio and really just taking a look at both these phones. Because if you guys did not follow this channel for a long time, for the longest time, I refused to buy a Galaxy Z Flip 3. I thought it was really a stupid device, and I was like, I'm not going for it. And then eventually I got one when it was like $300, and I absolutely fell in love with it. So it's one of those things where it's like, hey, listen, you might... I'm going to give this one a try. I'm going to give this one a try right away. Z Flip 4. I'm not waiting for that phone. Thank you guys for watching. I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace out.